he knows?
He's just a freak.
Just doesn't make sense.
In the high-stakes world of professional poker, where millions can change hands in a single deal, the line between skill and deception is razor thin. When that line is crossed, the consequences can be catastrophic. These are the shocking cases where poker players get caught cheating.
But it's not just any room.
Consults his team. He dashes back to his seat.
Our first story takes us to the 2024 World Series of Poker main event, where Jonathan Tamayo's victory ignited a firestorm of controversy. As a relatively unknown player, Tamayo's performance raised eyebrows, not for its brilliance, but for the perceived influence of his highly analytical rail. In the high-stakes arena of the 2024 World Series of Poker main event, a $10 million prize ignited not celebration but suspicion. Jonathan Tamayo, the victor, found himself accused of a modern form of cheating, real-time solver assistance. Shockingly, footage revealed a crew member removing what appeared to be an earbud from Tamayo. This, alongside images of his rail openly utilizing poker solver software, programs that calculate optimal plays on the fly, created a damning visual narrative. One article from The Mirror reported on the incident. World Series of Poker controversy as winner of £7.7 million check simulator during event.
Of poker solvers at any point in time at the table or in the tournament area.
The presence of these experts, coupled with the alleged use of solver software and an earbud, sparked a fierce debate. Was this legitimate rail support or unethical assistance? The WSOP acknowledged the storm, but the community fractured. Renowned players like Daniel Negreanu vehemently opposed the use of real-time solver data, while others defended the long-standing tradition of rail support. Tamayo, in his defense, cited skill, but the incident's impact was undeniable. It fundamentally altered the conversation around technology's role in poker. The heart of the issue? The WSOP's rulebook. Tamayo pointed to the loophole, the rulebook's silence on laptops and solver software. Was he a master strategist or a master exploiter? The WSOP, by omission, had potentially created a scenario where the line between skill and technological advantage was fatally blurred. In the age of solvers, were the rules of poker themselves being cheated? Next, we delve into the 2023 World Series of Poker, where Martin Cabral's presence sparked outrage. More than just a controversial personality, Cabral faced serious allegations of cheating, creating a tense atmosphere at the table.
When I'm playing poker, I want to have fun at the first place, so that's, and I'm maybe more talkative than others.
Cabral doing some antics at the table are worse than anyone I've played with. People were speculating, like there were a lot of discussions about whether he was marking cards, whether or not that's true. Playing with him is unbelievably unpleasant. He's rude. He takes the full 30 seconds every time, and last night playing with him, it felt like something not kosher was going on. Can't know for sure, but I think it's ridiculous.
The primary accusation was card marking. High-profile players like Andrew Roble and Dan Smith openly expressed suspicions, citing unusual card handling seen in video footage, standing over to see his opponent's cards. This fueled speculation of manipulation for an unfair advantage. Adding to the controversy was Cabral's disruptive table behavior, slow play, tanking, and perceived attempts to tilt opponents. Even if not strictly cheating, these actions were deemed unethical. The poker community demanded scrutiny. The WSOP acknowledged the allegations, but the difficulty of proving card marking became a key point. This incident ignited a debate about the boundaries of fair play and the line between cheating and bad etiquette. Now, we examine one of the most infamous cheating scandals in poker history, Mike Postal.
The matter here are that a guy named Mike Postal was playing poker at a casino in Northern California called Stone's, and he was winning.
His seemingly impossible win rate during live-streamed games at Stone's Gambling Hall sent shockwaves through the poker world. Postal's superhuman ability to make optimal plays, even in improbable situations, raised red flags.
If you don't know Mike Postal, he's accused of cheating by a former employee of Stone's Live, and he's accused of having access to the real-time hole cards, whether it's through his phone, through a vibration machine. And stuff.
Suspicions arose that he was receiving real-time hole card information,
like while these other players are making decisions.
Frequent glances at his lap where his phone rested fueled this theory.
Postle is just like a freak. He's just a freak of nature,
It's like
man.
he knows.
He's just a freak.
Veronica Brill, the commentator at the game, played a crucial role in exposing these concerns, sparking a community-wide investigation. A civil lawsuit followed, though it was ultimately dismissed. Postal maintained his innocence, but the scandal highlighted the vulnerabilities of live-streamed poker and the challenges of proving sophisticated cheating. We now turn to the online poker platform Ultimate Bet, where Russ Hamilton's actions sparked a wave of distrust. More than just a former champion, Hamilton engineered a systemic cheat, creating a rigged environment that shattered the integrity of the game. In 2004, Ultimate Bet, the online poker platform, implemented a feature that would later become infamous as God Mode. This wasn't a standard software update, it was a backdoor, a deliberate programming choice that allowed certain administrator accounts to see the hole cards of all players in real time.
Questions for you, Mr. Hamilton. Are you in any way associated with the UltimateBet.net super user cheating scandal?
This functionality, intended for security and fraud detection, was instead weaponized by Russ Hamilton, a consultant for Ultimate Bet and a former World Series of Poker champion, and others to gain an unfair advantage over their opponents' hands. This wasn't a subtle edge, it was absolute control, turning online poker into a rigged game. Suspicion then arose from impossibly high win rates, patterns that defied probability. Players, sensing foul play, launched investigations, exposing the site's dark secret. The Kanawaki Gaming Commission confirmed the worst: systemic cheating. Hamilton, the former WSOP champion, was identified as the architect of this scheme. This was calculated theft. Hamilton and his accomplices exploited a software vulnerability, turning online poker into a rigged game. The fallout was catastrophic. Trust in online platforms shattered, forcing Ultimate Bet to refund millions. The released recordings of Hamilton's callousness added insult to injury, revealing a complete disregard for fair play.
Your community, don't you feel that you owe an answer to the fans and fellow players out there?
This scandal serves as a chilling reminder. In the digital age, vigilance is paramount, and even champions can become the ultimate cheaters.
It's been a long day here at the WPT, but finally we have a winner.
Next up, we have the Ali Takintam cheating scandal, a shocking fall from grace. This wasn't just any player, this was a Barcelona WPT winner, a figure of apparent success, who then turned the very cameras, meant to capture the game, into tools of deception. This scandal involved a sophisticated scheme that went beyond typical table cheating. It highlighted the potential for collusion and the exploitation of media coverage in live poker tournaments. Kintam Gach was accused of collaborating with a cameraman during live poker tournaments. The cameraman, positioned to capture close-up shots of players' hole cards, would allegedly relay this information to Takintam Gach. This real-time information gave Takintam Gach a significant advantage, as he knew his opponent's cards. His strategy involved building relationships with camera crews and exploiting their access to sensitive information. He would then use this information to make informed decisions during hands, effectively playing with an unfair advantage. Suspicious playing patterns and inconsistencies in Takintam Gach's gameplay eventually raised red flags among other players and tournament officials. Investigations confirmed the allegations of collusion with the cameraman. Takintam Gach was subsequently banned from several poker tournaments and faced significant reputational damage. This was not a simple case of marking cards, but a well thought out plan to use the cameras against the other players. Share your thoughts in the comments down below and subscribe to see more.